Coucou la VOD. C'est Mass Effect 2. Alors j'ai jamais lancé le jeu, donc on va voir s'il se passe des trucs ou pas. Importé de ME1. Sigourney Shepard. Oui, là. Difficulté des combats. Alors je pense que je vais rester en normal quand même. Ouais, quand même. Je peux peut-être EP en... Non, vas-y, je vais pas m'emmerder. Niveau sub-auto, non. Sous-titres, oui. Pouvoir des commandos, oui. Sauvegarde auto, oui. 1. Ah, je peux... Grade 53. Ah, je garde mon niveau? Ah oui, non, c'est un résumé de la save, ok. Je croyais que c'était des trucs à rechoisir. Oui, oui, c'est juste un récap. Statut de Vrex. Je fais tellement tout le temps la même chose, je savais même pas qu'il pouvait crever. J'imagine que tu le shoots s'il est pas content. À propos du génophage sur la plage. Ah, Solong. Et Solong le conseille également. C'est le moment de vérité, est-ce que je vais avoir les voix en FR ou pas? C'est cinématique ou pas là? Ok, c'est bon, tout va bien.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but
Ah oui, il s'en bout de charbon qu'il essaye de faire passer pour une clope, c'est vrai.
They're sending her to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after
Salut
everything humanity
pirates.
has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Toujours cette foutue commande.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Elle me dit quelque chose la voix de l'homme trouble. Je sais pas si j'ai déjà fait en anglais le jeu. Ah, tu crois que je vais lire tout ça là? Bon, il n'y avait pas tant de texte que ça. C'est vrai, Bouzni.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active.
Tente un override manuel. Ok, c'est bon. Je vais remonter un peu le son. Wesley, tu casses les couilles.
Something happened to him.
My money's on slavers. The terminus system is crawling with them.
Oh là, la synchro labiale, ça va?
Something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
C'est l'étron volant!
Cressley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Oh là là.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
Non, c'est trop fort.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Shepard. Liara, go. Now. Aye, aye.
Copy that.
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Yes. Oh non, le Normandie. Ok. Bougez pas. J'ai un peu trop remonté le son. C'est bon. Journal, je me demande bien ce qu'il faut que je fasse. Bah y'a rien. Vite!
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Du coup, Pirate, le jeu est toujours bien. On a fini le 1, on est content. Et maintenant, on commence un peu le 2. Voilà. Je t'ai pas répondu parce qu'il y avait la cinématique. Oups. Salut Taka.
Come on, Joker. We
Comment
have to
ça
get
va?
out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Normandie! Il n'abandonnera pas la Normandie.
The Normandy's dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to. Oh no. They're coming around for another attack.
Oh non, l'étron volant est de retour. Cachez-vous. Il faut que je me recache moi aussi. C'est vrai qu'il est en mousse, Joker, faut pas le brusquer sinon il se casse. Mais il est pas en mousse, il est en verre. Sage. Voilà, c'était Mass Effect 2. J'espère que ça vous a plu. C'est une bonne saga, c'est dommage que ça doive se finir comme ça, quoi. Hein? Ah, qui retrace les événements du 1? Mais est-ce que ça retrace mes événements du 1? Vas-y, fais voir. Hein. Ah oui, mais il faut lire. Ah, je vais pas vous faire la lecture. Hein.
Just another routine
Ah.
mission.
C'est bon.
Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way.
C'est court mais prenant.
The choices you make. The paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything
Alors,
but.
ok.
Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko.
C'est Cadence?
By the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams.
Mais Cadence, c'est le Doom Guy, quoi.
Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. It hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A
Gavlux.
top agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest and nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with
Ah,
a
le
knack
perso
for hacking.
préféré de Tricia.
Procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's
Pareil,
evidence
Gavé.
proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went
Le
much
pirate se
further.
réabonne.
Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a
La
race
BD
of
pirate.
sentient machines.
Merci pour le
Machines allegedly
resub.
responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, and disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara,
Et du coup,
a Prothean expert, adept in
mon
biotics,
Shepard,
and
c'est
most
un gars dans la BD
daughter
là.
of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species, Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara.
Ah putain, mais ils vont jusque là quoi.
The relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently, she felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia.
Le rapport officiel qui dit eh alors, à un moment, il y a Kedan, il était jaloux.
Dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. The Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer. But we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground.
On a sauté 2 VOD là quand même, je crois.
He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed, violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down.
Et des poissons.
Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship,
Oh, il dessine 2 Shepard à chaque fois.
Was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was
Pas
no
stylé les
time to
dessins de la
think
BD
about it.
quand même.
Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bombs, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me.
Ash, la good friend.
I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Ash's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we put our feelings aside for the sake of the mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other. And it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered
Ça me plume comme elle dit tout, quoi.
the final pieces of my vision together.
Et là, on a baisé.
The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died like every species before them, but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays.
Ce qu'elle a dit, c'est pas moi, hein.
Slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers, once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He'd caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping.
Oh, Garus.
With Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left to me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious. He would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
What? Comment ça? Ah, tu peux pas ne pas choisir, quoi. Et moi j'avais dit pas lui m'en fous. What the fuck? Moi je suis plus pour Anderson quand même. Udina, il me casse les couilles. Vas-y, Nick.
Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be.
Mais voilà!
No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the council.
Putain, je me disais bien qu'il voulait pas.
The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
C'est ce qu'elle a dit au début. Ah désolé pour les gens qui viennent de rejoindre le stream, ça fait beaucoup d'expositions d'un coup.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Voilà, mon squelette il va mal. Hein. Elle est toujours très jolie cette cinématique. Hein. Elle est incroyable. Oh, elle a bien tenu. Alors, est-ce que si je fais personnaliser, ça... Est-ce que si je fais accepter, je peux pas... comment ça s'appelle? Faire des retouches. Ah oui, je peux pas remettre ma cam, elle serait sur le... Ah, c'est pour ça que ça marche bien, d'accord. Ouais, parce que je me souviens des passages de jeu à jeu, c'était pas toujours ça, hein. Alors du coup, est-ce que si je fais accepter, je peux faire des retouches ou on y va comme ça? Est-ce que si je fais apparence personnalisée, ça part de ça? Que tu sais, Tricia? Ok, non. Pirate info chat. Bon bah je vais sélectionner ça et on verra bien. Si je peux pas changer des trucs, tant pis. Ah c'est bon. Bon moi je suis soldat moi. En plus la classe soldat est mieux dans le 2 que dans le 1. Parce que dans le 1 tu fais pas grand chose, mais dans le 2 t'as les munitions à gérer, t'as des petits sorts quand même. C'est pas aussi osef que dans le 1. Ah oui, en plus c'est vrai qu'on peut tout porter du coup. Ah mais on est là, voilà, tir percussif, j'aime bien ça. J'avais fait pas mal d'autres classes dans le multi du 3. Mais t'en fais pas gaver, j'affiche quand même les messages effacés. Donc voilà, de toute façon on a commencé soldat. Hein? Vos succès vous donnent accès au bonus de pouvoir suivant, choisissez-en un. C'est que cette merde. Ah, et puis pour savoir ce que c'est, va bien te faire foutre. Ah, j'en ai aucune idée. Munitions perforantes, il me semble que c'est bien. Recharge de bouclier get. J'en ai aucune idée. Lévitation, ouais, ça c'est pour faire chier. Neuronal. Il me semble que j'utilisais pas mal les munitions perforantes. Donc je vais partir là-dessus. Réputation impitoyable. Ah ouais, ouais, je pense que du coup je pars comme ça quoi. Bah let's go. Bon, est-ce que je peux remettre ma webcam hein? Wilson!
I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing the limits.
Mirandas.
It's not working.
Another dose.
Ah bah, hey. Vu hein?
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Regarde des gènes parfaits. Je veux dire, dès le début quoi.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is...
Je me souvenais pas que j'avais les sourcils rouges.
Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Hurry, bah 2 secondes. Sacrée gueule de bois.
The pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and
Hein?
armor.
Ah c'est espace maintenant.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from him. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Ah c'est espace pour courir aussi, très bien. Je me familiarise avec les contrôles.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Keep moving. We need to get you to the shuttles.
Ok. Bon, le jeu a l'air de bien tourner.
Security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Take cover! Mais c'est Nono le petit robot qui m'attaque, c'est bon, je devrais m'en sortir. Oh bah. Par contre ça pourrait toucher quand je tire parce que c'est cringe. Chapi. Rip Chapi. Ok, j'ai toutes les munitions dont j'ai besoin. Oh la course c'est quelque chose hein.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Oui. Mâche gauche. C'est que comme ça qu'on change.
Been spotted.
Take the elevator down one floor.
Toujours satisfaisant les bruits de lance-grenade.
Hurry, get to the door. Run.
Merde. Ah oui, je cours à travers le feu, je suis comme ça moi.
Head to the next room and I'll find me. Shepard, you freed me. I've got mechs closing in on my position.
Hostile forces have engaged.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major
On est dans le futur et sa vidéo elle est à 2 FPS quoi. Oh non mais quand les trucs de hack. Right. C'est là d'où je viens ça, oui. Un sprinter avec espace par contre, je suis pas fan. Not a fan. On parle mal des animations d'Andromeda quoi. Je sais plus, Baba. Tricia doit savoir. Il y a du langage là. Hein. Ah, le meilleur perso de Mass Effect 2. C'est faux.
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
Les animes faciales, j'ai l'impression qu'elles galèrent un peu. Hein.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
So were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Oh, tu veux pas te démerder tout seul parce que... Bon.
Okay.
Peut être réglable quelque part.
What do you want to know?
Fuck you!
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Ah non, ça grise pas les trucs qu'on a déjà fait, j'étais persuadé.
Can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
La technologie du scénario, bravo. Je suis fait de scénarium.
Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for
Putain, il y a quand même une sacrée diff hein, entre le 1 et le 2, c'est fou.
Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Ceci dit, vu que c'est un remaster et compagnie, on devrait... Est-ce qu'on ne devrait pas ne pas voir de différence entre le 1 et le 2? C'est un peu sus tout ça.
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari...
Mais c'est vrai que ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas fait le 1 de l'époque, je me souviens plus trop de sa gueule, mais...
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security.
Non mais t'insistes pas plus que le jeu dessus,
Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those
Let's
shuttles?
move out.
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a
Who
Wilson
dis?
checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Ok, alors je veux juste checker. Ah, ça doit être dans jouabilité peut-être. Pouvoir du commando. Oui voilà, le commando se démerde. Très bien.
They've seen us.
Damn it, Wilson.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Rerouting power.
Wilson.
Oh God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh God! I'm hit!
The beat. Attendez, il y a des trucs.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her
La même
identity
morale,
in any way,
impitoyable.
she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Désolé, je regardais une vidéo sur VLC.
Shepard, down here!
Bonjour.
Bastards got me in the leg!
Shot him in the leg.
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Juste. Impossible. Le pouvoir unité, c'est ça? Oui. Zou. Après, je les mettrai dans la barre, mais...
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop
Est-ce que
Miranda.
vraiment
She's
on peut pas
alive.
laisser Miranda derrière?
Where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
C'est pas ce que je pensais qu'elle allait dire, mais ok.
But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save
Ah,
ourselves.
je me doute qu'on peut pas. Mais...
Is only a few. You can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
En plus, on en a besoin à la fin, il me semble.
Mechs don't know when to quit.
Recharger les caisses. Ah!
That's it.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this
Ah merde,
is
j'ai pas vu.
tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Ok. Cerberus. Les Cerberus, on a vu plusieurs fois leur nom dans le 1 et on n'était pas content. Hein.
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once
Merci,
we're off the
Jacob.
station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
L'homme trouble, quoi.
Elusive man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and
Bah,
time bringing you back.
peut-être que ça a démarré comme tu dis dans le petit 1 et c'est devenu le petit 2. Petit datapad. Bonjour. Ah, c'est moi qui spot. Mais du coup j'ai ça. Augmente les dégâts sur les blindages et la santé. Nice. Ouais, voilà. Alors attendez d'ailleurs. Zou. Mais c'est pas ça que je veux déplacer. Il est bourré le queutru ou... Qu'est-ce que... Allô? Mon jeu s'est dit que ce serait mieux s'il se fermait. Je sais que j'ai essayé de déplacer un sort dans une barre de sort, mais quand même. Attendez, parce que moi je suis con, je retente. Voilà. Ah, les ennemis synthétiques, c'est peut-être plus ça qu'il faut que je... Ça c'est quoi? Ok. Bon, pour l'instant j'ai mis tout ça à la suite. Et eux ils se démerdent avec leur truc. Ok. C'est pas F5 la sauvegarde? C'est F8? Si c'est F5, j'ai pas le droit, c'est ça? Ah, c'est grisé. Ok. Alors, chaque fois que vous verrez cette interface pop de manière random pendant une demi-seconde, c'est parce que j'ai essayé de sprint. Sachez-le.
I've got him.
Allez, où? Oh non! Ah bah il y a la roulette, hein, c'est bien, la roulette. Merde. Est-ce que... Merde! Du coup c'était de l'autre côté?
We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Pétisseuse!
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure
Kill
about
my
that, Miranda?
staff?
We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
Oh la relou.
You should have taken him alive, see what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
C'est trop oppressant les plans sur
Not
Miranda.
anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We
Ah,
all
je
know
connais
risks
ce
when we
film.
signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Ok.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2
Les
years of my
sourcils
life
rouges,
into
ça me
this
fume.
project.
Elle avait pas ça dans le
Into you.
premier.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've
Right.
had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Ah, c'est marrant ça. Waouh, le vaisseau de Cerberus, il est en forme de logo de Cerberus. Comme ça, on sait que c'est eux. Voilà.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's
Oui, elle est
personality
modélisée
and
après
memories are intact.
quelqu'un IRL.
Ask the questions.
Ça.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid. Raised mostly on one ship or
Ah
another.
oui.
You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Elle est dans Dexter aussi. il me semble. C'est de là que je la connais.
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Ah, my bad.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room. The elusive man...
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Mais je veux ouvrir cette porte.
The elusive man...
I wouldn't...
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Apparemment c'est bien Handmaid's Tale.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Ok, ok, I go. Ah, le casier à armure. Je pense que je suis stylé comme ça. Hein. Ah. Voilà. Voilà, ça c'est moi ça. La rotation, c'est... Alors. Ah mais... Ouais non, c'est juste du lore ça, hein. Y a pas de... Ah si, augmente les dégâts. Augmente la santé. La santé. Rien. Je vais rester sans rien pour l'instant. Ah mais la roulette quoi. Pitié. Ah, comme ça c'est bien. Mais les réglages de trucs sur des réglettes c'est vraiment... Montre-moi un menu avec toutes les couleurs quoi. Parfait. « 5% de dégâts, moins 100% de swag. » Après, peut-être que... Parce que c'était une option dans le 1, il me semble, de cacher le... Ah, peut-être pas là. Cacher le casque. L'arc du verre. Non mais ça suffit.
Commander Shepard.
C'est qui sa voix,
Elusive
lui?
man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Moi, je vous appelais l'homme.
Still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
Oh, il se lève, attention.
No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth-aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the
Petit bruit de
galaxy.
mail.
Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Putain, mais il change l'ordre. C'est ça, je crois, le dernier qui me reste. Mais c'est insupportable. Non seulement c'est pas grisé comme je le pensais, mais en plus il shuffle tout. Merde. Regarde-moi ça. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette merde?
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier.
Il va falloir que je retienne les titres de ce sur quoi je clique.
Fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Bah, j'en avais un meilleur souvenir. Peut-être que je me souviens mal, ou peut-être que c'est dans le 3 qu'il y avait au moins le truc de grisé.
Is this a volunteer job or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers?
Ça me semble tellement basique comme truc, quoi. Je comprends pas que ça y soit pas. Ça y ait pas été de base, quoi. Niveau super... Oh, toutes les notifs. Que j'ai vraiment envie de leur parler, je suis pas sûr, mais...
I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
On peut déjà te répondre, hein. Si jamais. Au moins, on gagne du temps, quoi.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Ouais, c'est ça.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Attends,
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Il aurait dû accepter.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Et moi non plus.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
Saloperie.
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a
M'en
young
fous de
age.
ta vie.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Ouais, salut,
It's
hein.
obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Eh ben. Ah oui, c'est vrai que c'est comme ça, cette histoire-là. Alors ça, c'est quand? Un point en commando. Il est où, commando? Ah ouais, voilà, d'accord. Ah, lui je l'aime bien. Ça fait quoi? Passif, ça, du coup. Et on va lui mettre un point ici aussi. On va direct améliorer lui. Voilà. Oh! Oh. Est-ce que c'est un enfer? Non, ça a l'air d'aller. Voilà.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Tricia.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
J'auras jamais, t'en fais pas.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the
Albator?
Corsairs.
Le corsaire de l'espace?
They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired.
Corsair, la marque de composants PC.
So much of what we did in the Alliance
J'étais
seemed
une carte
pointless.
graphique.
I thought things would change after
Il y
the
en a pas de
attack on the
Corsair.
Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit,
Je
different
crois, je sais
leaders.
plus.
Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a
Oh, il est
team
pas
to write a
content, hein.
report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Il fronce le visage là.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Cassos. Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'il y a ça à la fin des missions. Ah, j'ai cru que ça allait me mettre qui a dev la mission.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Fuck off.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Il fait noir dans ce... Ils ont pas une petite lumière dans le vaisseau là?
Not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
C'est vrai que Siri qui combat en talon, c'est quelque chose.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Just keep your eyes open. We're looking for anything that tells us who did this.
Understood, Commander. With luck, we'll find something that was missed at the other colonies.
Then we can find out who's behind it and get some payback.
Ah, c'est vrai que ça ressemble à ça ici. Voilà. Oh, j'ai l'air déterminé et énervé. Alors j'ai quoi comme arme? Donne ça là.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
J'ai peur que quelqu'un me tienne dans ses bras. Oh, le bruit de l'arme.
Incoming. Now let's finish you off.
Ah non, les chiens de Half-Life. J'avais oublié qu'ils faisaient ça, tiens.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Oh, attends. Peut-être que j'enlèverai les munitions des raccourcis parce que bon. Pas le truc qu'on fait non plus. Ah! Le mini-jeu de hacking, un des deux mini-jeux de hacking de Mass Effect 2. Merde. Je pensais que je l'avais validé. Mais voilà, là encore, j'ai cliqué, ça... Je dois cliquer trop vite.
Trouble coming.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down!
Eh, mais il fait si sombre dans le jeu.
You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tali. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
Putain, on commence direct sur le perso préféré de Tricia, quelle chance!
To investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Oui.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Pourquoi détester Cerberus? Je sais pas. J'ai pas envie de lui poser cette question en fait.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Bisous. Oh, attendez, parce qu'en plus, il y a même pas de réglage de ça. Ah si, c'est dans le calibrage. Petite zikmu. Oh. Ah. Je vais booster un peu la luminosité parce que...
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Bizarre point gif.
Hostiles to the right.
Hein? Ah, bonjour. Je lisais mon chat. Oui, bah je sais. Aise.
Use overload on them.
Aïe aïe aïe, fous-toi là-dedans. J'ai un truc contre les boucliers, je sais plus. Non, c'est blindage et santé. Soyez prêts, j'ai regardé 1000 fois quelle munition fait quoi. Hein. Encore. C'était bon?
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Ah. Oh là, oh là. Oh, c'est chiant que quand tu utilises un pouvoir, ça te les met tous en cooldown. C'est pas ouf ça. Aïe! Putain, mais les tourelles de Half-Life là. Salut N7 Benj. Parce que c'est juste Benj ton pseudo. C'est vrai que Mass Effect 2 est très cool. J'aime beaucoup. Merci pour le follow. Oh mais oui, vas-y, place-les là. Je vais me foutre là. Oh, faut que je me mette à couvert là-bas quoi. Ah. Matricia, chill.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Tiens. Hey bud. Bam 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 bam. Mais il explose en plus. Mais attends, est-ce que... Les robots, c'est des ennemis synthétiques ou pas? Ça a l'air de faire plus mal le... perforant. Oui. Très bien.
This is valuable.
Et un petit peu d'iridium là. Et voilà. Je ramasse ça là. Ouais, Moi je vous parle là.
Chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Ok. Je peux aller là-dedans. Mémoire de poisson rouge, oui. Putain, le caméra shake quand tu sprints, il est là hein. Mais vous êtes sûr que j'ai augmenté la luminosité là?
No monsters, no swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor, not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming, have to hide.
Le caméraman. Va être gentil.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Oups. Si je lui donne une taloche, il m'entend?
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming.
C'est conciliant, ça?
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
Oui?
The Seekers swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you,
Your
never get the
people?
intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have
c'est
different
poussé de
methods,
ouf.
but I can't argue with your results.
The data from his Omnitool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Oh la vache.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
J'ai cherché qui c'est le voice actor de lui là après parce que ça me...
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of
Benzine.
reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they...
Je crois pas l'avoir vu dans quoi que ce soit, je sais pas pourquoi sa voix elle me parle autant.
Why not just kill them?
C'est sa gueule aussi ou y a que Miranda qui est...
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very
modélisé d'après quelqu'un IRL.
Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before.
Yeah.
The previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them.
Ah, des mercenaires, trop bien.
Convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep
Je
your
suis
list.
Spectre, bof.
I
Hein.
want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
C'est l'oncle Ben dans Amazing Spider-Man, entre autres. Ah. Kaidan, je m'en bats les couilles.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Oui, H. Oh.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
T'es pas un spectre, t'es morte.
By all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Ah, n'oubliez pas de suivre Pirate.
The
Hein.
collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing...
Jenkins, c'est pas celui qui meurt dans la première mission au tout début, là?
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just...
Un Joker le meilleur, quoi.
The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Oh là là, mon Normandie.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Ah merde, il y a du glam shot. Regardez, c'est mon vaisseau. Après, tu modes toujours tout, Tricia. Je suis sûr que tu peux avoir un Normandie dans Skyrim si tu veux. Non, pas dans Skyrim. T'as cherché, hein? Ah, j'ai mon Woody. Mon trusty Woody. Je pense que je vais faire un peu le tour du Normandie et puis je vais m'arrêter là parce que ça va faire 7 heures que je stream là. Et ça fait une belle intro à Mass Effect 2 quand même.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
C'est moi qui dis.
Still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence.
Je suis un
You
dildo.
like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at
C'est
their
surtout
stations
que tu le
awaiting
fais pas voler toi, Shepard.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Oui. Ah, il y a la meuf qui te dit si t'as des emails. Vu. $. Oui, je peux prendre l'ascenseur. Oui, j'ai des quartiers. Oui. Kelly Chambers. Oui. On va lui parler, tiens. Attends, terminal privé. Allô? Oh la vache! Venez me voir au plus vite à la citadelle, beaucoup de choses ont changé. Très bien. Zaïd Massani. Ah mais c'est Jackie ça, c'est le DLC, c'est DLC Man. J'ai conclu un marché avec Zaïd Massani, le vétéran mercenaire. Peut-être déjà entendu parler, a participé à de... Vous le trouverez sur Omega. Bien. Elle est pas en Kelly? Merde. Je fais un tour de toutes les planètes et j'arrête de stream, c'est ça, je fais un peu du Mako sur toutes les planètes là. Projet Fakir. Le MSV Rosalie a disparu, oh non. Attends, mais si je fais ça... Ok. Ça je sais, site du crash du Normandie. Ériger un monument aux l'odeur du Normandie. Et... Ils ont érigé un monument en plein milieu de l'espace. Ok, donc faudra trouver des infos sur les gens qui manquent. Cagoule. Il veut que je foute ma cagoule? Ok, Tricia. Nous verrons dans nos dialogues. Je l'aimais bien, Kelly Chambers. Projecteur arc. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Putain, mais le pavé, au secours, quoi. I came to play, not to read. Hein. Ah, Kazumi. Ça, c'est DLC aussi. Rendez-vous au secteur machin. Votre compte. Votre statut vient d'être modifié de décédé à vivant. Putain, mais je suis passé de 7 millions à 100 000. Coup dur quand même. Hein. Bon, après, c'était pas vraiment mes sous, mais... Très bien. Attends, ça dit quoi, statut commando? Ah, d'accord. Oula! Bon, ça se fait que je vais déjà modifier son apparence, c'est quand on fait les missions de loyauté, normalement, non? Si je lui laissais ça. Peut-être qu'elle, elle en a un en plus. Yo.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must
Quand même,
say,
c'était tes
it's
sous.
such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Ah, ok.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly?
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Ah.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen.
C'est vrai que je me souvenais pas qu'elle avait cette tête-là.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you.
Ça marche, merci.
What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Save human life, mais
Sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love
parallèle.
Orion, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
Oh non,
How do you
celui-là.
feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Je vous lâcherai. Ah bon putain, on peut direct, on peut go direct quoi. Vas-y, j'y vais.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Frame 1 quoi.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Ah.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Alors ça c'est l'ascenseur. C'est quoi ça? Ah c'est pour parler à IDA. Mûrerie. Je me souviens plus exactement de où est tout, mais... Ok. Ah, Jacobi.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Je vais les bully jusqu'au bout.
You're
Hein.
here because you're Cerberus. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood. But not everyone in the group is hardline. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions. Or some of yours. You watch me, I'll watch you. That suit you?
Putain gavé.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That
mais-
honors me more than you, Commander.
Ah, ils ont dû prévoir qu'on soit tout le temps en armure, je sais pas, mais elle est toujours... Elle a les bras bien séparés du corps, Shepard, là. Bah, il lit juste des entrées Wikipédia, bah. Hmm. J'aurai les quartiers du capitaine en dernier. On peut double-cliquer, ça c'est bien. On peut pas aller dans les systèmes de survie. Pour l'instant, on ne survit pas.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Et alors? Bonjour.
She's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh,
Tu lui montres rien là.
Could be vulnerable to collectors.
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's what I'm here.
Ah oui. Discussion random.
Deck is closed until needed.
Ah, je me souviens, il y avait Kaidan ici avant.
Rupert. I'm sorry, princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up.
C'était mes quartiers ça avant.
Commander,
Wesh.
what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions.
Non, je sais pas,
Cerberus isn't
personne.
as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know
Ah,
about
faut qu'elle
you.
se lève pour qu'on ait des plans
You
cul.
should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough.
C'est pas
Physically,
ma
I'm
faute,
superior
Gabriel.
in many ways. I heal quickly and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Ah, ça c'était un plan qu'ils ont modifié, non?
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very
Merde.
thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways.
Eh oui, mais j'ai déjà fait ça, connard.
The best training and education money can
Ouais,
buy,
ouais.
and
Salut.
Thanks for the information.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Putain, ce lit, quoi. Ouais, la première scène où il y a Miranda dedans, on voit son cul. Hein.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel, you did humanity
C'était
proud
sans
that
doute
day. Sergeant Rupert
moins
Carter,
modifiable
how can I be
que
of service?
pendant les dialogues. Mais bon.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do, but have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do?
Putain, j'ai tellement hâte de recruter Garus et qu'il me dise qu'il est en train de calibrer les je sais pas quoi là.
HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Et la vie sur Cerberus, ils vont tous dire que c'est trop bien. Ah, super.
The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Alright then.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Je crois qu'il n'y a rien pour l'instant dans le... Oh, il y a Chakwas.
Commander Shepard.
J'étais plus sûr qu'elle revienne dans le 2.
It's good to see you alive.
Pourquoi êtes-vous ici? Super le bonjour quoi. J'imagine que c'est chez Cerberus. Mais...
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Après, je suis quand même mort et ressuscité, quoi.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Je mettrai toute ma thune dedans.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Ok, what else? On est bon pour cet étage, je crois. Ouais, ça c'est là où je suis. Hop. Ah, on sait ce qu'il va y avoir là en bas après. Hein.
You
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
What can we do for you? J'espère que tu seras là aussi. Ouais, leur accent il est génial. Hein.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard.
Oh, Commander. Putain. Imagine jouer en VF et rater cet accent-là, quoi. Ok. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? J'imagine qu'il n'y a rien pour l'instant en bas. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Le lit de Jacques. C'est déjà qu'elle va venir, il y a son lit quoi. Ça c'est la même chose, ouais. Oh là, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Ah, du coup j'ai les trophées du 1 Ah non, ils sont pas débloqués, ceux-là, ils sont gris. Ah, ça... Ça spoil un peu quand même, hein. Et ça, je l'ai déjà. Je suis un peu... perplexe. Les petits poissons, il y en a aucun. Vas-y, armure, je suppose qu'il n'y a rien de nouveau. Oh, la cagoule, quoi. C'est un peu intense comme musique, quand même. Bon, j'ai envie d'aller voir la carte, quand même.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
Oh! Mais je sais pas, vu que j'ai jamais joué à... Peut-être que ça sauvegarde par origin, je sais pas. Parce que j'ai jamais joué à la Legendary Edition. Et j'ai wipe mon PC plusieurs fois depuis que j'ai fait Mass Effect 2 pour la dernière fois. C'est pas une save qu'il a trouvé quelque part.
I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Wow.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us.
Mais pareil, il y a des trucs sur les munitions que t'as dans le 2 et qui sont pas dans le 1.
Leather.
Super. Hop là. Oui, c'est les trucs qu'il y a de manière random sur les planètes que t'explores, non? Avec les tentacules là qui sortent du sol. Wow! Ah, c'est vrai que... C'est vrai qu'on fait ça dans celui-là. Alors? Ah merde. Et si on veut dézoomer, après il faut aller... Je sais pas, lâcher mon... Ah! Ah non, mais il faut Mordine Solus pour aller prober. Des pots de carburant. Jette tout. Recruter Krangel, le professeur, le vétéran. Ah oui, c'est vrai que... Oui, je me souviens de la mission de Morlin. On peut voir si je vais là. Ah oui, non, c'est comme ça qu'on fait, c'est pas depuis... Je pensais que c'était depuis le labo. Ah. Ah.
Launching probe. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment. Probe away. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics. Probe launched. Probe launched. In research projects,
C'est vrai que tu te fais poursuivre dans le 3. Oh.
Probe launched.
Utiliser toutes les sondes sur la première planète qu'on croise. Oh.
Probe away.
Très haut là.
Probe launched.
Y'a pas un truc qui dit quand c'est fini Je sache. Passe. Quand même.
Probe launched.
On va peut-être se casser de là. Merde! Bon, de toute façon, je me déplacerai pour la prochaine session. Hop. Sauvegarde 1. Ouais, on a déjà joué 2 heures. Et je suis content. J'avais hâte d'arriver à Mass Effect 2. Et ben on se retrouvera la prochaine fois. Je ne sais quand j'aurai envie de jouer. D'ici là, des bisous la VOD. Au revoir.